and happy Wednesday, and welcome to my channel. All right, y'all. So, let me just get started by saying that I am hungry. Now, I know nobody's in here yet, but that's okay. We're going to just keep this moving for those of you who will go back and watch the replay. Okay? All right. And y'all, let me just start off by saying I am extremely hungry. Extremely hungry. Hi, Jessa. How you doing? All right, y'all. So, all right, let's start like this, okay? Now, I don't know why I got this package because I had unboxed my Zquiet little gadget that I showed y'all for my snoring the other day. Hey, Too Blessed, how you doing, boo? I had unboxed it the other day, and I went to my post office box today, and this is from Zquiet. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's the same thing that I already ordered, but I don't know why they sent me. Well, let's just open it and see first if they sent me the same thing. Hi, Emily. Hi, Tanisha. Teresa. I'm sorry, Teresa. Teresa. How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you too, hon. So I'm just opening up this box that I think might be the same thing they've already sent me. I don't know, and it looks like it is. Okay, so they sent me another one, and I don't know why. Hi, Hope from Illinois. How you doing? So you guys, they sent me another one, okay? So I don't know, but I'll let my husband use this one because he snores bad, and this really works. Hi, Majid. How you doing? For those of you who did not see me unbox this and talk about it, it's called Zquiet, and it's a mouthpiece for snoring. And I have tried it, and it does work. So I don't know why they sent me an extra one, but they did. So I'll just show it again for those of you who may not have seen it. So this is what it looks like. They have guard 1 and guard 2. One opens up your passageways somewhat, and then the other one opens it up even wider because some people need more jaw elevation than others. So that's why it's two of them in here. So I'm going to let my husband use it. I don't know why they sent me an extra one, but okay. I'm not mad about it. Somebody said, let me see your nails. Here you go. And I think it's been like a week now since I've had my nails done. I need to put some cuticle oil on it, actually. But yeah, those are my nails. And it's been over a week, I believe. Hey, Cheryl. How you doing, boo? Thank you, Emily. Yeah, so okay, I wanted to unbox that and show y'all. They sent me another one for some reason or another. So wonderful. Because my husband needs it bad. Okay, y'all. So if you all were not in my live, I did a live makeup palette collection video on my Juicy Tingles channel. So if you're interested in seeing that, go over to that channel. I showed all my makeup palettes that I have. And yeah, it was actually a very good video. So let's just keep this thing moving here. Okay. Now, like I said, y'all, I'm hungry. So I got a few snacks in here. And I'm going to be eating on these while I chit-chat with y'all on this Wednesday night. So what are you guys doing tonight? Well, I love you too, Jessa. Oh, I'm doing good, Cheryl. I'm doing excellent, actually. Thank goodness for that, child. Child, I'm just trying to tell y'all. It ain't easy. Yeah, so I'm going to eat a few of these because I'm a little hungry. Little energy blend of nuts, and it has almonds, pecans or pecans, walnuts, honey roasted peanuts, honey roasted sesame sticks. So I'm going to snack on this for a minute, okay? Now, let me just say something. Let me just talk about this real quick, okay? A lot of people are talking about this situation with Kim Kardashian and her braids that she has. And some of our colored people are not so happy with the fact that she's wearing braids because she's Caucasian. And they're saying that, I don't know, there's something about that's a black hairstyle and she shouldn't be wearing it. Okay. I just wanted to give my little 2 cents about that situation, okay? First of all, she looks nice with it, okay? As a matter of fact, she looks really nice with it. And second of all, I know damn well that y'all black people, for the ones who have something to say about, ain't talking no shit about Kim Kardashian wearing braids when y'all wear them Chinese people hair, them Brazilian people hair, all of them, the Caucasian people hair, like all of y'all put on them people's hair all the time. Y'all always wearing them folks' hair. And they ain't never saying nothing to us about it. We put our blonde hair in, blonde coloring, all that stuff. So we've been wearing them people's hair and hairstyles for a long time. And they ain't never said nothing. Like, it's not too many of us that go out and buy Afro wigs or the coarse hair like most black people have and in track form and put it in our hair. The hair that we be, them bundles and stuff that we be buying, well, y'all be buying because girl buy. But I do have wigs, but I predominantly wear my wigs for my character. You know, my characters that I play. Shaquanda, Malika, Shaniqua, Bonquetta, you know, Shanakwa and all them people, yeah. Well, anyway, I wear my wigs for those characters. I'm not really a person that wear wigs or tracks or anything like that. I used to wear like hair pieces a lot in the back of my hair, different hair pieces, but I'm pretty much natural now. But yeah, like how us sisters, for the ones who have an issue with Kim Kardashian wearing braids, how y'all got a problem with that girl wearing braids when y'all wear them people hair all the time? All the time. And ain't nobody tripping about y'all wearing their hair. All that straight, long hair flowing. That's not our hair. That's their hair. So I don't understand why people mad at Kim for braids, but we always wearing them people's hair all the time. So I just wanted to add my little 2. So what y'all think about it? Because I ain't mad about it. Like, do you, Kim? Do you, girl? I ain't mad at you. Make your coins, girl. Do you? They talking about, you know, she's posting pictures, posing with her bathing suit on and all this stuff. Like, leave that woman alone. Leave that woman alone. And make your coins. Hey, Elder, how you doing? Hi, Emily. You know, Emily, she says she eating pizza. That's what I ate today. I ate a slice of pizza for lunch. I had left here and I went and got a slice of pizza and came back and I ate that and drank a little bit of my breast. And actually, that was the one and only thing that I ate today. And I'm very hungry right now. Like that pizza, I guess that was about 2 hours ago. And I'm real hungry right now. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. Like, I'm not mad at her because, you know, we wear them people's hair all the time. And them people don't say a word. Not a word. Not a word. Oh, thanks, Jamie. Jamie says, I love your background. Well, thank you. So, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm hungry. So, I'm just chatting and girl, I'm about to break up with these cookies, girl. So listen. Okay. I did a haul over my Juicy Tingles just a couple weeks back, and I had showed this, okay? It's a Body Fantasies powdery baby cotton scent, okay? And I use this to spray on my doll babies. For those of you who don't know, if you're new to my channel, welcome. But girl, I have other channels here on YouTube. One of them is called Baby Triplets. And I use this and I spray all my doll babies and all the little, you know, everything here. Let me show you real quick. And it makes it smell like really, really nice in here. Elder said, ting. But yeah. See, my doll babies. Because I have a channel called Baby Triplets. So I go and I spray all my dolls and all the little, you know, curtains and stuff. And it makes it smell really, really nice in the room. This has a very good lasting smell to it. Very nice. And I guess if you have like a little girl and you put perfume on, it's probably best not to put perfume on a child's skin because children's skin are very sensitive. But do you now? I'm not telling nobody what to do with their babies, girl, and their children now. I'm just giving you a little bit of advice. Try not to spray perfume and stuff on the baby's skin. You know, maybe you want to spray their coat or their, you know, their clothes, you know, just to make them smell nice, but definitely not their skin. But like I say, do you, girl. But yeah, this smells really, really nice. And it's good for like a baby room. Like if you know, if you have a baby and you have, the baby has a room, a setup, a baby room, spray it on the curtains. Spray it on the curtains or something, and it'll really make the room smell really nice, like a baby. It smells so good, y'all. So I just wanted to review this and let y'all know that this is wonderful. Okay, excellent. Also, I remember showing this book to y'all one time. Okay. Now, this is an old book. This is not like a new version book, but it's this book that I had got from the thrift store. And it's called, excuse me, Don't Go to the Cosmetic Counter Without Me. Okay? And you can see how thick it is. And I paid 78 cents for this book. And it's by Paula Bagale. Okay? And it is, what year is this? So that you'll know. It's not a new version of the book. Somebody had asked me what year it was, and I looked on it, and I told them, and I have since forgotten what year it is. But it's not like a brand new. Let me just see if I can see. Okay, it says copyright 2003. So, yeah, it's an old book, but it has some good information in it about products and stuff. Okay? And I was looking up 2 products that I absolutely love. Okay? I love Clean and Clear products. I have their Clean and Clear Morning Burst. It's a moisturizer that you put on your skin in the morning time, and it's like very refreshing. So I have that. I've been using that for years. It's by Johnson & Johnson. And then this Morning Burst Facial Scrub by Clean and Clear. I love Clean and Clear's products. Okay? And then this is actually good. This is Clear Seal Ultra Acne Mark Spot Lotion. Whenever I would get, I don't usually have breakouts, but whenever I would, like during that time of month, ladies, I used to get this one pimple. I don't even get it anymore, but every time I was about to have a monthly, I would get that one little pimple somewhere on my face. And all I would do is take this Clear Seal Ultra and put it right on that little pimple or whatever, and the next day it would be gone. So, and I've been using this for years, and it works. It works perfectly. So, Clean and Clear, and then this Clear Seal. Okay. But anyway, I was just looking through the book, and I noticed in the back of the book, because I know some people are like vegan like to the T, like. They're so vegan that even down to their makeup products, you know, they make sure that animal products, animal fat or whatever is not used in the products that they use, you know, for their skin and for their makeup. Those are the real strict people. But in the back of this book, I thought it was interesting because it showed companies. It says companies that do not use animal testing on their finished products. Now, like I say, this book was made, this was copywritten in 2003. So it could be maybe during that time these companies didn't, but maybe now they have upgraded and maybe they do now. But it was just interesting to see the ones that says, let's see. So they said companies that do not use animal testing on their finished products, and then they have companies that continue to use animal testing on their products. Some of those products that continue to use animal testing, companies that continue to use animal testing. Dove, which I love Dove soap. They have Clear Seal on there, which is this one. Some of the main ones that I'm familiar with. Huggies, Pond, Seabreeze. Oh, I used to love Seabreeze. Oh my God. My mom used to use Seabreeze. Oh my God. You're talking about a refreshing feel if you use Seabreeze on your face. I think that was some kind of astringent. I'm not exactly sure, but I think Seabreeze is like some kind of an astringent. Similar to like witch hazel, except for it was called Seabreeze. If I'm not mistaken. Girl, don't take my word for a googly girl. Noxzema, that's one that I still use to this day. My mom has been using it forever. Noxzema and Seabreeze. Excellent. Let's see. Which other ones is CoverGirl, Suave, Playtex wet ones. Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Then they have companies with unknown animal testing statuses. Some of the familiar ones is like Cetaphil, Clean and Clear, which is something I just showed. Hey, Jasmine. Let's see. Which other ones? Blistex. Yeah, so it just has a whole list of things on here in the back about animal testing for those of you who are like really vegan. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Well, anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show y'all that. Show y'all those few products. Sorry, y'all. That's my son calling. You ever give your kids instructions and they do not follow them? Okay, now I just got caught up. So wait a minute. I got to call my son. Kids do not listen. Hey, Miss Camp, how you doing? Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Welcome, Sarah. Yep, kids do not listen to what you're saying at all. These teenagers is something else. And I'm going to tell you something. Wait a minute, y'all. Give me 1 second. Hey, I told you to call me on this phone. Remember? Okay, what's wrong, hon? I'm doing a live right now. I'm not sure yet. I'll give you a call right back. Okay, bye-bye. I'm sorry, you all. Miss Camp says, great, glad I caught my cooker girlfriend. No, that's right, boo. Girl, because it be shit popping. Oh, Lord. But yeah, that's the kids. He forgot that I told him to call me on the other phone. And let me tell y'all another thing, girl. Since, you know, the name of my channel is Eyesmarriednow, okay? Do y'all notice, or do y'all have this experience with your husbands when they cook in the kitchen? Like they make the biggest mess ever. Is it just my hubby, or do y'all experience that with your husbands when your husbands get in the kitchen and cook? Do they make like a huge mess? I'm just asking. I just want to know. I mean, I ain't mad about it, but I just want to know, you know, do me and you all share some of these same concerns? Oh, you subscribe to me, Sarah? Well, thank you. I appreciate it, honey. And welcome, girl, to my foolishness and my foolery. And make sure you go over and check out my other channels that I have in description box. Let's see. Hey, Kwani, how you doing, boo? Yeah, so can y'all relate to me when I say, about them husbands making that huge mess in the kitchen? I mean, like my husband, like the results come out very good. Like I mean, the food be, but child, that mess that he makes, whoo, child, it's a time in the land. Girl. But the food be delicious, though. But thank God my husband is not in the dog infirmary, the dog pound, or the dog house, okay? Yay! He is not in any of those things. He has worked his way up out of there, girl. And he is doing really, really well. Really, really well. So we're in a good space right now. So I just thought I'd come and give y'all the update on that, girl. So what y'all doing on this hump day? Child, he's so happy he don't know what to do. Because, child, he worked hard, girl, to get up out that dog pound. Yes, silly Simon worked hard, child. Because he was in there deep, girl. He was in the dog house with no blankets or no nothing, girl. It was cold outside and it started snowing. Ooh, child. But yeah, we're in a really good space right now, which is a good thing because we was losing it there for a minute. Our communication, it was really falling apart. And like I had said once before, communication is one of the most important things that you need to have in a marriage, a relationship, or whatever you got going on. Communication is one of the important things. Elder said, "Who let the dogs out?" I know that's right. Hey, brown skin, how you doing, boo? Girl, who let the dogs out? Because, girl, he was deep up in there, girl. He was cold. I felt sorry for him, so I let him on in the house. I let him out of the dog house and into the house. Yeah, but communication is very, very, very... Hi, Scotty. How you doing, boo? Child, communication is very important. And if you lose that, you done lost, okay? Because if you cannot communicate with each other, communicate your feelings to them, and they listen, and then vice versa, they communicate their feelings to you, and you listen. If you can't do that, then you done lost, girl. You done lost, girl. I'm just saying, your evaluation, girl, at the end of the year to determine whether you get a raise, girl, you just not going to get a good evaluation, girl. I'm just saying now. Let's see. Emily says, my life is falling apart. Oh, my, Emily. Well, what's wrong, boo? Brown Skin says, I'm so bad with communication. It's a shame. Well, it takes time. Cheryl says, next year is my 20th anniversary. Wow. Congratulations, Miss Cheryl. Girl, you could teach us a thing or two, child. You can teach us a thing or two. I'm only halfway there, Miss Cheryl. Our 10-year anniversary, not wedding anniversary. Me and my husband, this year in a few months, it'll be 10 years that we've actually been together. We've only been married 5 years. This year will make 6 years that we've been married, but we've actually been together 10 years. So I'm only halfway there, Miss Cheryl. So yes, child. But that's wonderful, honey. If you can make it to 20 years this day and age, that is wonderful. Had my late husband had not died in a car accident, we would have been on our 20th year. All right, let me think. 2000. Let's see, we met. Actually, this year would have made, not 20th year. This year would have made 18 or 19 years that we would have been together had he not, passed away. So I don't know what that's like to be with someone that long. But you know, hopefully I'll get there, you know. Oh, Miss Cheryl said he is wonderful. That is, after 20 years, you can still say your husband is wonderful. That is excellent. And Michaela said the same with her parents. Wow. Emily, are you okay, honey? I'm sorry to hear that, hon. Are you talking about as it relates to your marriage or your relationship, or you're just saying in general? But don't give up, hon. I don't know exactly what's going on, but don't give up, hon. Just keep pushing forward. Cause trust me, it's someone out there who has it worse than you. And that's how I try to get through a lot of things. Like when I'm going through something, I always try to think that, you know, I might be going through something, but it's somebody out there who has it 10 times worse than me. Okay. And it's people out here who have had it 10 times worse than me and who have gotten through it. So, you know, it's not easy. Life in general is not easy. Marriage is not easy, but it takes work, and it takes two people to make it happen. Like I said, me and my husband, we were struggling here for the last, I'd say for the last year or so. It's been kind of like rocky, but I must say, you know, after he got out of the doghouse this time, like it's really been really good. It's really been good. Like we're on a good path right now. Okay. You know, we've been talking and communicating and reminiscing about, you know, sometimes you have to go back to what made you even fall in love with the person that you're with. You know, sometimes that helps. So we sat down and we looked at some old pictures that we had, you know, when we were, like when we first met, and a lot of good memories, you know, so it just kind of takes you back to why you fell in love with that person. And so me and my husband has really been in this, like, this really good space. I'll just say that, a really, really good space. And, you know, but it takes work. I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not easy, but don't give up, hon. Let's see. Emily says, my brother was 17. Oh, Emily, are you the one who just recently lost your brother? Like a couple weeks ago? Are you the one that said that your brother was 17 and he had just recently passed away? If I'm not mistaken, I apologize if I don't quite remember that because I talk to a lot of people. Okay, Emily. Well, honey, yeah, okay. I'm so sorry. I've never lost a sibling, but I've lost my husband before, and of course other family members. So I can only imagine what you're going through. I mean, if I lost my sister or my brother, I mean, I can only imagine it. Like, I don't really know what that's like because I've never lost a sibling, but I can imagine that is pretty tough. And at 17 years old, like that's pretty rough, you know. And so I'm so sorry, Emily. I am. I'm truly sorry to hear that. I was sorry to hear it when you first mentioned it the other day. Like, that is just so sad. But listen, let me tell you all this, okay? You know how you have like okay, I have a huge family, okay? I mean, a huge family. And my family was pretty close when my grandmother was alive. And then my grandmother had 10 children, okay? She had a set of twins, which made it 10, but one of the twins died when they were babies. So it was 9 kids, okay? And when my grandmother was alive, she was pretty much the glue that held the family together, okay? Every holiday, weekend, she would cook. Every Sunday, she would have a big dinner, and everybody would kind of like flock to grandma's house. So that's how we all kind of stayed in touch. All my grandmother's kids and then their children's children and all that, okay? Once my grandmother died, it's just like the family just like all kind of scattered their own way and kind of set up their own little individual families, I guess, amongst them and their children and their grandchildren. So I'm saying this to say this, okay? Recently, one of my cousins' daughter, now the cousin that I'm talking about, she died last year. If you all have been following me for a while, last year, like 6 months of last year, I lost within 6 months, I know I lost at least 6 or 7 family members, okay? Now, one of the family members that I lost was one of my cousins, okay? She died last year, okay? I just found out yesterday that her daughter, she's an adult, her daughter was found, which is my cousin, was found in a vacant home frozen to death, okay? I just found this out yesterday. Now, mind you, I don't know exactly when it happened, but I know that, you know, the funeral happened, they cremated her, and everything is all said and done, and I didn't know nothing about it. And this is one of my cousins, okay? So that was shocking to me. Now, it wasn't one of my close cousins. It was like a kind of like a distant cousin, but I remember her from when I was younger. But, you know, my point is that, you know, once grandma's is gone, at least for some families, it's like the family just kind of go this way. And our family is so separated that, like I said, one of the cousins died, was found in an empty house, frozen, and nobody else knew it. Nobody in the family knew except for that little part of the family. My aunt is dead, but her kids and their kids, like they have their own little family. So I guess all of them knew about it, but none of us knew about it. And we just found out, and the funeral was over and done with. So I mean, we didn't get to say our last goodbyes to our cousin. You know, we don't know if someone killed her and put her in that house. And of course, by it being cold, I don't know when this happened. I think it's been like, actually, it had to be within the last month or so. So I don't know if she was homeless. I don't know. I think she may have been on drugs and may have been homeless, because her daughter was saying like a month ago that she really wanted her mom to come stay with her. She moved to Mexico. My cousin moved to Mexico because she used to live in Baltimore. My family is from Baltimore, Maryland. And her boyfriend got killed. So I think she was just done with Baltimore. She was just done, period. And she moved to Mexico. She wanted to bring her mom up there. Her mom is the one that died. Now, mind you, the one that moved to Mexico, it was her mom that died. She did not even know. No one contacted her in Mexico to tell her that her mom was found in a vacant house frozen. Okay? So I'm just, you know, like, I was very upset and hurt to hear that my cousin had died. But the daughter, just imagine how she feels. She didn't even know that her mom was found dead, and they cremated her and buried her and everything. And the young lady didn't even so, you know, it's kind of important just to kind of try to, like when grandmas die, somebody got to keep the family together. Okay. Somebody got to keep the family together. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going back on these comments, but yeah. Okay. In a crash. Yeah. See, Emily, I lost my late husband in a car crash. His car went underneath of a tractor trailer, and it tore the whole roof of the car off and part of my husband's head. And at the time, my children were 4 and 5 years old. I'm sorry, 5 and 6 years old. My daughter had just turned 5 years old a week before he died. So, yeah, that was pretty rough. Like I said, I've never lost a sibling, but I lost my husband when my children were 5 and 6 years old. And that was the worst thing that I ever experienced in my life. Okay. But yeah, Emily. So I'm so sorry to hear that. But I too lost someone that I loved in a car accident. And it's not, you know. Okay, Michaela said someone died a couple days before Christmas. I didn't see who you said, Michaela. Maybe that's one of the comments that didn't show up. But Michaela says she died a couple days before Christmas of 2016. Brownskin says haven't spoken to them since either. So I'm not seeing the first part of you all's comments. They're not showing up. Scotty says, is Baltimore a rough place? Yes, it is a very rough, dangerous place. It's on the top 10 worst cities in the United States. It is on the top 10 list. So, yes, Baltimore is one of the worst cities. Hey, Timon, how you doing, honey? Yeah, Kwani, very sad. Hi, Serenity, how you doing, boo? Hi, doll baby, how you doing? Welcome, hon. Oh, your grandmother died. Oh wow. I'm so sorry to hear that, Michaela. Wow. Okay, Brown Skin says, I said my grandmother died 2 years ago. Haven't spoken to the family members since the funeral. See? So Brown Skin, let me ask you. Before your grandmother died, was she like the glue? Like, was your family together somewhat before she died? And then after she died, everybody went their own way, or was the family kind of already separated? I'm just curious because I know my grandmother held my family together. And once she died, everybody just went every which way. Cheryl says, when my father died, someone told me he is now a bigger part of my future than he was of my past. Okay. So let me just tell y'all, before I left Maryland, before I left Baltimore, Maryland, almost 4 years ago, okay, I was born and raised there, but I left there July of 2014, so it'll be 4 years this July. But before I left, we had started this really good thing in our family because our family, like I said, our family had all spread it out. And we wanted to try to find a way to get the family back together and, you know, and vibing and intermingling with each other. And, you know, it's good to know who your cousins are because, like I said, you don't want to get caught up at a family reunion and find out that you dating your cousin. So it's good to know who your family is. And it's good to have family reunions so that you can get to know who your people are. And if you had a grandmother who kept the family together and then after grandma left, the family kind of went this way. This is something that we started in our family right before I left Maryland. And I was hoping that somebody was going to pick up the baton and keep it going, but they didn't. But this is what we started doing, okay? We started having gatherings, okay? Each family member would take turns once a month. So say like, for instance, my house, okay? You know, we would have food. People would, all, you know, we'd invite all the family members. Come, bring a dish, bring paper plates, bring napkins. Like everybody had something that they were going to bring. And you would all come and eat and laugh and dance and just have a good time and intermingle. And we would do this once a month so that the family can get together. But we would do it at different family members' houses because, you know, you don't want to bombard one person's house every month with a party. So like this month, it would be my turn. And then we would always set up before it's over whose house is going to be at the next month and, you know, call around and see who's going to bring what kind of meals we're going to have. And that was just the way of the family getting together at least once a month and socializing with each other and just, you know, just enjoying each other. Because you never know when someone's going to leave this earth, okay? And we would do that. So it would be at my house, then it would be maybe at my sister's house, then it would be maybe at one of my kids' house, like everybody, my mom's house, like we would take turns. And that worked out pretty good. But like I said, once I left Maryland, I called back to Baltimore to try to see if they were going to continue to keep that going. Nobody really picked up the baton and kept it moving. So I'm a little sad about that because that was really working out. It really was. It gave us a chance to see cousins and people that we don't usually see or hadn't seen because my grandmother died in 1987. And we just started this 4 years ago. Okay, so that's all the years that had went by where the family wasn't close, but we was like starting to get the family close again. And I mean, seeing people that I hadn't seen in a while. Like that was like really a good thing. So I'm just telling you all that maybe that's like an idea of something that maybe you all want to start or incorporate into your family. If your family is kind of separated and not close or whatever have you, that's just a way to kind of bring people together at least once a month and, you know, have fun and, you know, hey there, Jada, how you doing? Okay, let's see. Yeah, Michaela, I think most grandmas hold hold the families together. Oh, you was 1 year old, brown skin, when my grandmother died? Wow. Yeah, she died in 1987. Um, and I'm telling you, man, I miss my grandmother so much, but I've learned so much from her. I learned so much from her. This is one little saying that my grandmother used to have, and I will never forget it. She used to always say, keep your drawers up and your dress down. That's what she used to tell all the females in the family. Keep your drawers up and your dress down. Now, of course, we ain't listen. Child, we kept our drawers down and our dress flying high. But it's just funny. Like, I just have so many fond memories of my grandmother. Like, I really do. I really do. And then, you know, some of you guys pass on those good old recipes, you know. Grandmas die and take these recipes to their grave. Somebody need to learn these good old recipes that your grandmother be fixing. And, you know, just keep them going. Get a recipe book going. Like, I have a recipe. I've shown it before. A recipe book of things that I cook, things that I know my kids love that I cook. And I have recipes and how to cook it and what ingredients. And I have it in a book. Because, you know, God forbid, you know, well, we're all going to leave here one day. But, you know, my kids will have my old recipes. You know, I wish my grandmother would have had something like that so that we could have kept. Because my grandmother used to cook, y'all. I'm telling you, it's so many meals that I miss from my grandmother that I have not had since she's left. And this was back in 1987. So, you know, pass on your recipes. If you're older person watching, keep them recipes going in the family. She said, Jada said, go, Granny. Let's see. Kwani says, I miss my grandmother. Also, she was my bestie. Child, I'm telling you. Sarah says, my grandmother had everyone living in Pennsylvania. Then everyone spread, put into different states when she died. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Now, we didn't really have that issue in our family. Like, nobody flocked to other states. All my family pretty much still lives in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, like I said, I have that one cousin who moved to Mexico. I moved to upstate New York 4 years ago. I had a cousin who was already living in Pennsylvania. But the majority of my family is still located in Baltimore, Maryland. Not exactly in Baltimore City, but in Baltimore, Maryland. Because Baltimore City is terrible. And someone, I think it was my sister, she had posted a post on Instagram or Facebook, one of the two. And it says, it had the big Baltimore sign. And it says, enter at your own risk. And I was like, wow, that is so very true. Because Baltimore is off the chain when it comes to crime. Baltimore City is what I'm talking about. Baltimore City. The crime is awful. Okay, the crime is awful. Just like Chicago. Like Chicago, man. Woo. Yeah. They up there on the list. But yeah. So yeah, how sad is that to have a family member be found dead and you find out way after the funeral and everything is over that happened? Like, it's just like, wow, these families really need to get it together and come together. Like, this is just crazy. This is just really, really crazy. I was like so shocked. Like, wow, nobody knew, including the woman's child, my cousin's daughter. She didn't even know. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, you guys, but hi at what did it say? Adina, how you doing, hon? Speaking of recipes, would love to see more cooking videos. Okay, Adina. Now I know that you all know that I have a cooking channel. I do not have any recent cooking videos over there. I know you all have been waiting, but trust me, it's coming. Okay. I know I keep saying that, but trust me, it is coming. Just wait for it. Okay. I have not forgotten that channel. Matter of fact, someone had left me a message the other day. They was asking me, did I give up on my cooking channel? Did I abandon the idea? And I didn't. For those of you who don't know, I have a cooking channel up here on YouTube and it's called Do It Yourself. Okay. And the reason why I named it Do It Yourself, because it could mean do for us cooking, do it yourself, cooking, you know, your own stuff at home, and also do it yourself, which stands for DIY, because sometimes I'm going to be doing craft projects over there, do it yourself projects. So sometimes you're going to see cooking, sometimes you're going to see DIY projects. The only new video that I've put over on that channel was a DIY project, as it related to my bonsai plant. And it was a DIY talking about, I think it was talking about spring water and coffee grinds and stuff like that. That's the only newest DIY video that I've done over there. The other cooking videos that's over there, those are old videos, because I used to, on this, when I only had this channel, I would do everything, makeup, cooking, vlogging, whatever. So I had some cooking videos that I had transferred over to that channel. So if you go over to that channel, it's called Do It Yourself. The link to that channel will be in the description box along with my other channels. When you go over there, like I said, you will see some old cooking videos, nothing new. But no, I have not abandoned that channel. And honey, if you could just be patient with me, because I got a lot going on. But I'm definitely very interested in getting over there, over to that channel. I want to try to, my goal is to at least put up one cooking video a week over on that channel, and at least one DIY project per week. Okay. So I have a whole plan of how I'm going to orchestrate making sure that I upload on all of my channels, because I have 8 channels, and I'm trying to orchestrate my schedule so that I can stay regular on all my channels and not abandon them. You know, like some of my channels I don't upload on as much. This channel, the main channels that I upload on the most is this channel, which is, I consider my vlog channel, you know, where I talk about my life and all that kind of stuff. My Juicy Tingles channel, which is where I do mukbang and ASMR. My Sleepy Time ASMR channel, and my Makeup for Dummies. I'm not as regular on Makeup for Dummies, but I'm more regular than maybe like my Baby Triplets channel. I want to get back to my Baby Triplets channel more often, because I love that channel. And my newest channel, Girl Bye, I put up like 3 or 4 videos up over there. I need to go over there and get a video going. So like I said, I have it all orchestrated how I'm going to do it, so that all 8 of my channels get like a good amount of attention. Okay. So if you could just be patient with me on that, then I would very much appreciate it. But yes, cooking videos are coming soon. I've gotten a lot of requests for that. So, but like I said, I do have old videos of me cooking if you're interested in the archives here on this channel. And then, like I said, I have a few that I've transferred over to my cooking channel, so that you can see a little bit of how I roll in the kitchen. Okay, I'm not just POP, pretty on purpose, girl. Mama do not, you know, they got this little stigma that most girls, you know, that's prissy or girly, you know, like they don't know how to cook and clean. Girl, bye. Girl. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I get POP pretty on purpose. But girl, I know how to cook and I know how to clean, okay? I know how to do all them sorts of things. I'm multi-talented, okay? But yeah, but Emily, you know, just try to hang in there, hon, the best way you can. I know that, you know, you're going through a grieving time right now, but trust me when I tell you, time heals everything, okay? And when I say that, I don't mean that it's going to go away. It's never going to, the love or whatever memories you have of your brother, it will never, ever go away. But what I'm trying to say is time will make it easier to deal with, is basically what I'm saying. You will never get over it, okay? Time just makes it easier, okay? It just makes it easier to deal with and accept. That's what I'm saying, okay? But I understand it's fresh and it's new, and you have to go through the motions, hon. And I'm really sorry to hear that. And I pray that, you know, that you are able to cope and get on with life some kind of way, hon. Yeah, I really pray that things work out for you, hon. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, Dana, that's the deal on the cooking situation. Scotty says, woman of many talents. Oh, thank you, Scotty. Serenity says, I'm from Clinton, Maryland. My sister lives in Germantown, Maryland. My brother is in New York and my mom is in Georgia. So we are all over the place. Wow. Yeah, see, that makes it difficult. Now that makes it difficult. When everybody is in, a whole lot of different states. That makes it very, very, very difficult. But if the majority of your family is located in one central place, if you can try to get that once a month thing going with the family, that would be very good. It'll be good for, like, if you have little kids, to be able to go and meet, their cousins, because you don't want them little kids growing up dating their cousins and not knowing, and especially if everybody lives in different states. So if you live in New York, for instance, okay, and you have 2 or 3 kids over the next 2 or 3 years, okay, and then you got cousin Bill that lives in Baltimore, and Bill might have 2 or 3 kids by his wife, okay, so those kids in Baltimore, they don't have a clue about the kids in New York unless you all visit a lot and make sure that they get to know each other. So in cases like that, where everybody's spread all over the place, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see and know everybody. You have to have those family reunions. That's where family reunions come in at. You may not be able to do the once a month deal if everybody's spread out, but at least try to do a family reunion once every few years where everybody can plan to meet in one central location and get to meet their little cousins, and their aunts and uncles and all those people. Yeah, family reunion. That's the best I can say in a case where everybody's spread out. Because you do have families where some people are in different places. But that family reunion, y'all got to make that happen at least once every few years. Because like I said, you do not want those cousins grow up dating each other and start having babies and find out later that they are related. Yeah, so, but yeah, it's been an interesting conversation. I thank y'all. Yes, Jasmine. Yes, very true. Brown Skin says 85% of my family is overseas. Wow. Wow, Brown Skin. Yeah, see, that makes it difficult. Yeah, family is not what it used to be. And then, I don't know if you all have any of this going on in your family, but then, it's a lot of family members that don't speak to each other. I mean, you got people mad and holding on to stuff from years ago. And, I don't know what it's going to take. But yeah, you have a lot of families that, they don't speak to each other. You have siblings that don't speak to each other. Hey, April, how you doing, boo? Well, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much. Sarah says it was an awesome time. Goodbye. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad you enjoyed, hon. Cheryl says we have a small family spread out too. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I thank y'all for joining me. Let's see. Facebook ended me and sister's relationships. Wow. Isn't that something? Yeah, a lot of like good girlfriend relationships that people have over the internet. You know what I hear a lot? You know how they always have all these different groups on Facebook? And so many people have fallen out behind these groups, these Facebook groups, whatever type of groups it is, whether it be makeup, hair products, skin products, whatever these groups is that they create on Facebook. A lot of women fall out with each other over, I don't know what be happening with these groups. But for some reason, when a bunch of women get together and try to do something, for some reason, it's something just, I don't know what it is about the women thing. Well, I do know what it is. That's probably why I don't really have, like in real life, I don't have friends because it's too much. My experience from the past has taught me, just keep my circle real small. Three people, me, myself, and I. Okay. Now I have a lot of internet, cyberspace, good girlfriends and good boyfriends. But in my real life, girl, my circle is small. It consists of three people. Like I said, me, myself, and I. Okay, girl, less problems. I'm just saying now. Well, thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine says good night, and I love your channel. Well, thank you, boo. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy, hon. I'm glad you enjoy. April says, all because of a post that I put up on Facebook. Listen, see, this is what I don't understand. Now, I know I said I was getting ready to go, but wait a minute. I got to speak on this, okay? This is what I don't understand, okay? What I eat, for example, don't make you shit, and what you eat don't make me shit, okay? So at the end of the day, I don't care what people put on their social media, okay? If I'm scrolling through social media and I see something that I don't like, then I just keep it moving, okay? And if this person continuously posts things that maybe I don't agree with or maybe that I'm offended by, then I'll just unfriend them and just leave it at that. But to come after somebody for their own thoughts and opinions and like everybody... The social media is for everybody to express themselves the way that they want to express themselves on their own page. You can't get upset with people behind things that they post on their own page. If you don't like it, move the hell on. Like, why are you mad about what somebody posts? If you don't like it, keep it moving. If you don't like them, don't even friend them, unfriend them, do whatever, but don't, look, that's why I say, don't, listen, if you don't like what's going on with me, girl, bye, because I can't, okay? I can't. Serenity says, my circle is small too. Yeah, I mean, social media is supposed to be freedom of speech. People are supposed to be able to speak and post what they feel like they want to post. And you have to allow people to be who they are on their own page. How dare you go to somebody's post and talk shit? Like, where they do that at? If you don't like it, keep it moving. Because if you come over to my spot talking some shit, I'm going to get you all the way together. Then I'm going to block and delete you because somebody came on my Instagram. Now, mind you, I tried, like, okay, this is why I used to be strict on accepting, when people would request to follow me on my Instagram, I would be kind of strict about it. And I would look and see, is this some kind of fake troll account? Do you have any posts of your own? And pretty much if you had 0 posts, 0 pictures, 0, like really like what? What am I going to follow? You're following me, but you're not even active on Instagram. So I used to make it strict because people would make up fake accounts just so that they can come underneath of your posts or your pictures and say all kinds of crazy stuff. So I kind of got unstrict with that because I have so many Instagram pages now and I got so many YouTube channels. I got so much going on. I was just like, you know what? If the haters want to come watch me be great, then I'm going to let them come watch me be great. That's the attitude I took. Fuck it. Excuse me. Bump it. If you want to watch me be great, watch me be great. But watch me be great in silence, okay? Don't come sideways, okay? Saying stuff out your mouth, okay? Because then I'm going to block and delete you after I get you all the way together, okay? Oh, okay. But yeah. So, apparently this is a person that I allowed to follow me. Come to find out they don't have no posts, no pictures, no nothing. They're going to come at me yesterday talking about, in my Instagram, talking about, I have what did they say? Something to the effect that I have a problem with you. No, I have an issue with you. So I was like, okay, now they didn't come to my DM and talk to me about it. They went under, under one of my posts. I have a problem with you. So I says, okay, well, what is your malfunction? Guess what they said back? My malfunction is you. Oh, okay. You know what? You know how I responded to that. Block and delete. Instagram said, are you sure? I said, I'm positive. Okay. Cause see, I don't have time. Okay, I don't have time for the foolishness. Okay, so if I ask you what's your malfunction, also meaning problem. Malfunction means problem. Something ain't working right. Okay, so if I ask you and then you come back, well, my malfunction is you. Then why is you even following me? So I helped him out. I blocked and deleted him. That way we ain't gotta go through this. It's easy. It's simple. That's what I'm saying. If you got a problem with somebody, if you're not gonna be woman enough to go in their little private DM or private message them and talk about it, then move on. Just move. It's just too easy to move on. Why waste time arguing over somebody saying whatever they want to say on their page or being who they are? People are who they are. You're either going to accept people for who they are, or you're just going to move on and live your life and find people that you know more comfortable with. But how dare you? I got an issue with me, but I'm asking you what is your malfunction, and you telling me your malfunction is me. Well, my malfunction is you coming into my space telling me that you got a problem with me, and I've got a problem with you now. Now you blocked and you deleted. Now we ain't gonna talk about this no more because I don't have time. Okay? Oh, okay. So yeah, that's how I handle it because I can't like people. I don't understand. I understand what the problem was with these people. I don't get it. I don't get it because it's just too easy to move on. Okay, so let's see here. B and D baby. Serenity says B and D baby block and delete. I know that's right. Ting. Honey, block and delete is my friend, okay? But I was, giving him the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, mama, what is your problem? That you have it with me. But, they wanted to just play games, and I don't have time for games, honey. I don't have time for that. I'm busy. I don't have time. But yeah, it's a shame, some people will really become unbenefit with you over your thoughts and over your opinions. I mean, my thing is we can all agree to disagree because we are all different. We think different. We like different things. So we're going to agree up on my channels to disagree. You may not agree with everything I say and do. And if it gets to the point where it's affecting you some kind of way, then you got to move on. Don't make up fake channels to come and say what you're not woman enough to say as your real self. Just move on. Because first of all, I'm not going to watch somebody that I know I don't like. And if I happen to watch you and I find that I don't like you after I watch you, then I'm just going to keep it moving. I'm never going to comment and talk shit about your channel or about you. If I don't like what I see, I just keep it moving. Unsubscribe, like all that. Like, it's just too easy. And who has time for that bullshit? Like, who has time for that? Who got time for that foolishness? I know I don't. Not no more. Girl, bye. I ain't got that kind of time. Child, I ain't trying to beef. I ain't got time for beef. Okay, I'm trying to make money. Okay, I ain't got time. Cardi B says she ain't got time for no beef. Okay, she got money moves to make. That's what I'm saying. Ain't got time for no beefs. Okay, I ain't got time for that shit no more. Girl, bye. Serenity said yes. Jasmine said ting. So yeah, that's unfortunate, April. But that's craziness. But I just keeps it moving. I don't worry about them folks. Just girl bye. I girl all day long. Girl bye. You know how many times I say girl bye? Because people be coming at me sideways from all different angles. I'm trying to tell you, Instagram, Facebook, girl, all my channels, like I'm constantly saying girl bye, girl bye, girl bye, girl bye. Some comments I be like, oh, okay, girl bye. I'm telling you, don't stress yourself out with this foolishness, okay? You just got to keep it moving because these people is crazy. They don't have nothing to do. Like, apparently, they are watching you shine from their dark place. That's how I look at it, okay? People that do that kind of stuff, come sideways and say all kinds of crazy stuff to you, they are watching you shine from their dark little space because their world got to be dark in order to do that. For what? What is you doing that for? Why is you bothering people that aren't bothering you? Like, I never understood that. I always say I don't fuck with people who ain't fucking with me. I claps back, or I have clapped back at people who didn't call themselves girl bye. Girl, I will clap. Girl, I will snatch your wig back. Okay, I will snatch your wig back. Okay, but I don't just go messing with people because that ain't what I do. I don't have time to be just fucking with people. I gotta try to do me, and I can't do me. Worry about you. I mean, what you doing? What you doing? That's your shit, girl. Child, it's a time in the land. Hey, MK3, how you doing? Corny is cracking up. Hey, Megan Oliver, how you doing, boo? All right, got a lot of good girlfriends in here tonight and good boyfriends. So yeah. But yes, I have enjoyed you all. I thank y'all for joining me. Hopefully I was able to help somebody with some of the things that I had talked about as it relates to family and as it relates to these so-called good girlfriends up here on the what do you call it? The internet streets, okay? The cyberspace streets, okay? Don't let these people stress you out with their foolishness. What is this? Megan Oliveira? Portuguese? Okay. Oliveira. Okay. All right. Kwani says miserable souls. Yeah, they miserable, girl. Child, I don't have time to be, girl. Listen, I'm too busy to be hating on people, okay? Because the time that you take to hate on somebody else, girl, you could be getting yourself in order, okay? You could be trying to make yourself great. Don't waste time trying to hate on somebody and bring somebody down. Try to work on yourself. Try to build yourself up. Work on being great, girl. Yeah, don't waste time trying to make sure somebody else don't be great, okay? Don't waste your time with that. Just utilize your time making sure that you are great and that you grow and that you prosper, okay? And that your bank account grows, okay? Work on that. Work on that. Hey, Miss Vanna, baby. Girl, you is late, girl, because mama is ready to get off of here, girl. But I was popping today talking about some really good stuff, girl. Yes, some good stuff, okay? But listen, I love y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, there would be no me. So I truly love y'all coming and watching my lives. Some of you all follow me on all my channels, and I am so grateful and appreciative of that. Like, truly, I am, because y'all could be doing something else besides spending your time watching me and my foolishness and my foolery. So I appreciate the time that y'all take out of your day to hang out with me, okay? I truly appreciate that. And I love y'all, and it's been real, girl. And mama got to go. So go over to my Juicy Tingles channel, girl. Check out all my palettes. I showed all my makeup palettes, all my colors and all that kind of stuff. And check out all my other channels. Follow me on Instagram. And, you know, we'll just keep this thing moving and keep this thing popping. Like my girl, Miss Can't say, let's keep this thing popping. So I love you guys, and I will see you all. You all enjoy your evening too. I love you too, Miss Cheryl. You enjoy your evening too, Miss Kwani and Miss Cheryl, Miss Jasmine. Yeah, Vanna. Replay. I'm gonna call you, Vanna. All right, April. Good night, boo. I love you guys. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I only can see what I can see. Good night, Timon. Sometimes your comments don't show up, so don't ever think that I'm ignoring you. Trust me, I don't ignore people. You know, if I'm gonna ignore you, I'm gonna just go ahead and block and delete you. I'm not gonna, you know, just like ignore you. I'm gonna just block and delete you, girl. But anyway, I love you guys, and I will see you all. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all on the next video. Only if it's the Lord's will, child, because girl, I don't know. Girl, bye. Woo, child.